I jumped in here. I got to make sure the audio is good too. Um, Checking. Okay, cool. Yeah, I started at the last minute here. I was outside with the dogs, letting them run around, play some ball. So anyway, I want to thank all our members that showed up yesterday for the members live. Really had a good time. It was very cool. Jessica, Lance, Deb showed up, Aaron, and we had some people in the chat too who didn't want to get on camera. Sarah, Lisa, but yeah, we had fun, and it did a lot of good for me. I put the on today's thumbnail the wall of doom, and that's because I woke up today. I made that thumbnail early this morning, and I'm not. I'm ground beef done. I can't eat any more ground beef right now. We don't have any steaks thawed, and so I think I usually fast on a day like this, but I'm gonna leave it up in the air. Tonight, if I do eat anything, it will be eggs and bacon. So that'll be it for me today. Love to hear what you guys are having, and if you're having any food aversion issues, if you're doing the BBBE challenge, if you hit the wall of doom yet, it's a little early for me actually. I usually hit it between day 7 and 14, like in the second week. So I was surprised by that, but I have been eating a lot of ground beef the last couple of days, so that might have contributed to it for sure. I told everybody in the morning meeting or in the members meeting yesterday evening that Cassie is actually cat sitting our daughter's 6 cats while her and her hubby are away with the baby um, at, at a family event for him. They're going to be about 10 hours away. So it's closer to Cassie's work. So she's just going to be staying there for 6 days because the cat's got to be uh, fed twice a day. So it's about an hour from our house. So I might roll over a few times, at least once. I'm definitely going to go over see her at least once, but maybe a couple times. But so I'm riding solo while she's gone. And I even told her, I said, man, where's my accountability going? So probably do some vlogging this week. Keep me accountable to you guys. And but I miss her already because she's off the next couple days, and she said she might be in the chat here today. And we thought about having her join the meeting tomorrow from my daughter's house, on her phone. So we'll see. Anyway, we got about 40 people in here. Cool. Here comes the tickle, man. Uh, anyway, I want to say hi, everybody. Shelbell, what's up? Good morning or afternoon. I have caved and gave into eating fried potatoes and onions and bought a bag of kettle corn. Feel like crap, and I'm so angry for myself for giving in. Don't get too angry, Shelbell. You've gone, over a year. How much weight have you lost? You've done great. Just don't let it get out of control. Focus on how bad you feel. And try and focus on, how much pleasure did you really get out of it? 5-10 minutes. So hang in there, Shelbell. King Neptune will be back. He went for a walk. I think my mistake was um, deciding to try and add less than 15 carbs a day now and then. Big mistake. Cause craving and makes me feel yucky and very sluggish and tired. I do not like it. Yeah. A few days ago, Shell Bell, I was feeling horrible. Feeling a lot better now. Yeah. Aaron, good morning. Just cooked up a few burger patties on lunch for lunch. A little bacon and mustard. Awesome. And it's good to see you last night, Aaron. Morning, Lisa. How are you? Good morning, Liz, Larry, Cassie, and crew. I hope everyone stays strong this weekend. But if not, we can enjoy new victories today, right? Right, Liz? Tell Shellbell that. We got this, Shellbell. You're doing amazing. Don't want to see you blow it. Get that spiral out of control and you can't get your footing again. Don't want to do that. Hey, Lance, good morning. 23 hours into 120 plus hour fast this morning. Yeah, Lance let us know yesterday, doing a 5-day fast. He's done them before. That's awesome, Lance. Going strong. Tammy, good morning, Carnivore Quest crew. I hope you all had a great weekend and are off to the start of a great week. So far, Tammy, for me, yes. Except this tickle I got. It still comes and goes. Brutal. Hello, Edens. Swan, good morning, all. You're still a great motivation, Shelbell. Absolutely. Everybody trips out. What trips up? Well, there's some, I don't know, maybe there's some YouTubers that never blow it. So they say, maybe. Sarah, good morning, Questers. Hey, Sarah. Always good to see you. Next time, Sarah, you're going to have to get on camera at the Members Live, all right? This tickle hasn't bothered me all morning. I get on here and boom, right away. What is up with that? Dang. Thank you, V. Osborne. I wouldn't miss these lives for anything. I'm upset that Larry had a live yesterday and I didn't see that till it was over. Yeah. Sorry about that, Shellbell. Yeah, I was going to do it Saturday and then I released a member's video explaining I couldn't do it, so we were going to do it Sunday. But yeah, I've decided too, guys. I was going to do on Tuesday and Thursday this week, I was going to do an evening live. And I think I'm still going to do that. And now so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to do the morning meeting, but we'll have the meeting in the evening on Tuesday and Thursday. So I've had a few people request that we do a couple of evening ones so they can make it, I'm awake now. Let's get going. Laugh out loud. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Frank. Larry, you are echoing. Am I? Let me check my settings. All right. Am I still echoing? Let me know, V. Shellbell, I did the same on keto. I have to just stay. I just stay strict carnivore. Only way I can stick to it without cravings is just no carbs. I'm a moderator for sure. Yeah, I was talking about my concerns with Cassie doing keto. That very same thing. Julia Edens. I mean, I hope she can do it. Cassie's one of the strongest people I know, but in other ways, she's one of the weakest people I know. Just like me. And so far, she's doing good. Liz, lots of family drama this weekend, but I managed to stay on plan. Ground beef and eggs today. Awesome, Liz. It's hard sometimes. You got little stress factors in your life. Good job. There's Sam. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest team. I'm growing out my Mexican mustache to look and diet is going well. When was the last time you were clean shaven, and why the goatee, not full beard or just a mustache? That's funny you bring that up, Sam. I have had a beard since I quit the casino business, because when I was in the business, I was in it for 17 years, and you always had to be clean shaven. And I got in the business when I was 21, so I could never have a beard. And so when I was done with the business, I grew one, and actually my goatee right now is the longest it's ever been. It's super long, and why I grew this out? To give it a slimming effect to my face and cover my double chin. I'm just being honest with you guys. And I actually thought about shaving everything. I was talking about it with Cassie yesterday. She likes a full beard. So I told her, what about if I shaved everything? So I got to look at this fat mug. I mean, I still look fat, right? But in my mind, this thins me out a little bit. It probably doesn't, But, and I thought about just shaving everything. I thought about doing it on the first, but I didn't. And then as my face shrinks from losing weight, my beard will grow in. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think I should do that? I think I'd be pretty self-conscious without my beard, though. I don't know. Because you definitely see this double chin. Oh, yeah. You know how certain clothes slim you and you think you look better. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, his beard. It's funny you mentioned that, Sam. Hey, Wendy, what's up? Food Lion has a chuck roast, $5.99 a pound here. I have a 4-pounder in the crock pot. House smells heavenly. Awesome, Wendy. I will check out where I actually got to go pick up dog food for Nala. So I'll check out our Food Lion. I refuse to buy steaks there anymore, but I definitely get a chuck roast there. That's a good deal. So if you guys have a Food Lion near you, check it out. V. Osborne, sorry, it was my stuff echoing. Boy, I need to wake up. Your sound is great. Yeah, all right, V. Osborne. That's funny. Kathleen, I'm packing to leave on my trip, but I'm listening. All right, Kathleen. Very cool. Cowgirl, I bought a 24-hour thermos to keep my food hot so I can enjoy it at work. I think that's been my biggest problem staying on track. I'm stuck at work 5 days, second shift, and I have to fight for a microwave. Yeah, I went through that when I was at the BMW plant, Cowgirl, because they only had 4 microwaves, and you'd have 1,000 people on lunch break. Yeah, it was this huge cafeteria. Yeah, so there you go. Thermos action. Swan says, yay, Liz, for staying on plan. I did not. Both my son and daughter had their birthdays, and we celebrated at their favorite chicken finger place. Oh, wow. At least you're celebrating something awesome. So today's day 1, Swan. You got this. Wow, no worries, Shellbell. It was 15 total or net carbs. I know people do net carbs, but it did not work for me, and I feel total carbs is a better way to track. Yeah, for sure. Those net carbs can be deceiving. Shellbell, I know, but I still have 30 to 35 to go. I'm down 124 pounds. Amen. Sarah, Larry, you can make the BBBE bake. Take a glass pan and put your ground beef in first. Then put butter pats on it. Then sprinkle it with lots of bacon. Finally, crack as many eggs as you want on top. And then what? Just throw it in the oven, Sarah? I've never done that. Ever. Very cool. Get rid of the tickle by singing before you come onto the live. Get a couple of videos of your favorite music and belt them out. That might help, right? Yeah, after talking a few minutes, Lance, it's gone away. But it's like last week. Remember, I'd go 40 minutes into the stream without it bothering me at all. I don't know if it's the weather. It's that drip in the back of my throat. It's so annoying. But I guarantee you, losing 80 pounds will help, right? Seriously. Jessica. There's Jessica. What's up, girl? Good morning, Carnivore Quest friends. I'm so glad to be here with you all, and we are glad you're here, Jess. It was so nice to talk to you yesterday. Really made my evening. No echo here. Now you're lower. Yeah, I turned off the sound cancellation. All right. Cool. No more echo. Or there never was. Sarah, I'll definitely do the next live. Yesterday, I hadn't eaten and spent my usual Sunday with my dad, church, and an adventure after, plus chores, and I was hungry, so I cooked and ate instead of getting on the live. All right, Sarah, I look forward to it. Look forward to hanging out. Papa Frank. Okay, so the volume's gone down. Let me fix that then. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I turned that back on. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the replay and see what you guys are talking about. I trust you though. Sarah, I didn't have internet in the past when you did lives. This year I got Starlink. Oh, very cool. I've heard that works really well. Mm. Hmm. Larry and everybody, when was the last time you had pemmican? And do you like them? I don't know what that is, Sam. Anybody ever have pemmican? Do you misspell it or I'm not sure what that is. Sarah, to everybody, you guys are not weak. Your strength is your honesty and perseverance. Yeah, I'll just apply that to everybody here, right, Sarah? For sure. Papa Frank, I'm happy. 6 pounds down today. Staying strong. Awesome. Frank was in the chat in the members live yesterday, and you said you were down 5 pounds, I believe, Frank. So another pound a day, bro. That's awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, ground beef baked sounds delicious. How long do you put that in the oven? And like, I assume it'd be like in a glass pan, right? Let us know, Sarah. JJA50. Hey man, what's up? That's a new name I haven't seen in the morning meeting. Glad you're here. You eating a carnivore diet, JJ? Let us know. Jessica, I couldn't agree more with honesty being a strength. Once I was finally honest with myself and someone else, I could start over and move forward. That's a big one, being honest with yourself, right? Because we have a way to justify things that all of us, who any addict dealing with any substance, it's amazing what we can justify. After my brother-in-law talked to me at the wedding, I remember coming home and I looked in Cassie's full-length mirror and my ankles, just from being on my feet all day and everything, but my ankles were really swollen. They've gone down just in 6 days of the BBB challenge. I was like, man, that's not good. So for sure, Jess. Keep it up, Papa Frank. Absolutely. Terry, hello everyone. A bit late, just back from a weekend in Pittsburgh. Had a good time and enjoyed my burgers, but also my cappuccinos. Back on track. Good to see you, Terry. North Dakota, you're rocking out too. You look great. Yeah, Lance is doing really awesome. I found out yesterday Lance was interviewed by Dave Mack, my old friend. He was on his channel twice, kind of giving his testimony. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could probably get a hold of Dave and say, "Hey, man, you want me to come on and tell everybody what not to do?" And then after I re-lose the weight again, you notice I didn't say if, I said when. Then I'll come back on and say, "All right, everybody, this is what worked for me." uh, Hey, Penny, good to see you. Good morning, everyone. My husband will be away for a week, and I want to eat carnivore. I blame him for bringing things into the house that I cannot resist, although I am the one who puts it in my mouth. All right, Penny, no excuses then, right? This would be a good test for you. See if that's the case, I'm sure. I mean, it does make it more difficult. We know that when you're around somebody who doesn't eat that way, it's tough. Makes it tougher. Swan, yep. Day one for me. I've got eggs, bacon, and sausage, and cheese ready for me when I end my fast. Very cool. I saw this reel, or no, it was a video earlier today. It was with this guy named Buff Bagwell. He's an older wrestler. He's retired now, professional wrestling. And the title of the video was how he ate healthy on the road, and he had a bag of McDonald's, right? So he opens it up and he pulls out the fries and he says, "Now you want to eat this? It's full of carbs, and you definitely got to stay away from the bread." And then basically he had 2 quarter pounders with cheese, and he took the buns off, right? And then I'm like, okay, basically, what a carnivore does. And this guy was really like big, he worked out, he had a great physique back in the day, Buff Bagwell. And then he says, so I'm on track with him there. Okay, in a pinch, right? And then he says, and I also like to use these sauces. And he's got some of the sweet and sour sauce. And he opens it and he's dipping his hamburger patty in it. And I'm like, dude, you had me until you started doing that. Let me dip these burger patties in sugar. I thought it was kind of funny. Sam, yes, I've been clean shaven all my life till last year. I grew out my mustache for 6 months to look like a man. I grew it back last week, but I promised my mom to shave it at Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, you're a youngster, Sam. Yeah, I probably gotta ask Cassie's final permission to shave. She'll probably let me do it. She said many times when I've talked about doing it before, she's like, "That's my beard. You're not shaving it." When I had a full beard, she's not even a fan of a goatee. She likes a full beard. But I thought it'd be cool, as my face shrinks, my beard comes in. So we'll see. Hey Amber, how you doing? Eating maple chaffles, bacon, and sausage. Getting ready for tomorrow's trip. Been eating off plan a little lately due to financial reasons and depression. I'm trying to stay strong. Love y'all. That's understandable, Amber. With everything you've been going through. Really good to see you. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Just the meat prices are not going down. Come on, man. It's getting down. Okay, Sarah on her BBBE bake. I do 350 and it should take 40 to 50 minutes. You can broil it at the end time, make it a little crusty. Just watch it so it doesn't burn. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Just so, or not a screenshot, a picture. You guys know the drill. There we go. Cool beans. Yeah, and if you weren't doing BBBE, you could even, throw a little cheese on there, right? Sprinkle it across and nice. Um, Penny, I'm the one who puts it in my mouth. I think all of you will be very helpful to me. Yeah, I hope you make for those of you who just come in, we're going to be doing the morning meeting or excuse me, on Tuesday and Thursday we're going to have the meeting at night. So Monday, Wednesday and Friday it'll be in the morning, and then on Tuesday and Thursday it'll be in the evening. Probably somewhere around 7 or 8 o'clock. But I still have to set up all the live streams. I'll set them all up today, so you'll be able to go on our page and see when they're going to be. Probably be 8 o'clock in the evening, I think. That way, I don't know. We'll see, 7 or 8. Hey, Erica. Good morning, fan. I had a romantic business trip getaway with hubby this weekend and ate Cold Stone Creamery. It was kind of worth it. So I fasted till supper. Mad all week. Really good to hear you and hubby had some time together, Erica. That's nice. Very cool. All right, Deb. Hello. Day 1, recommitted. All right. Day 2 tomorrow, right, Deb? Tomorrow we're going to have the stream in the evening. So I want to hear day 2. We all do. Shellbell, you definitely inspire me. Yes. Yep. Shellbell and Lance, Papa Frank. Got some people kicking butt. Sounds much better now. Okay, cool. Yeah, usually I use that echo cancellation when I have like a guest on or something, but apparently it sounds better with it on even when I'm solo. So I appreciate that feedback, guys. I really need to do a deep dive into this streaming software because I know it'll do a lot more than I use it for. I know it'll do it a lot more than I utilize. Let's put it that way. Spit it out there. Edens, don't forget to hit the like button. You guys know I always forget to remind you. Cindy, got here late, but I made it. Hope all is well with everyone. Cindy, it's really good to see you. See, that was 9 minutes ago. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You're right on time. My fall has caused all kinds of issues. Stomach is such a mess, but it's a great reminder on why I must not dare try this again. Laugh out loud. Yeah. That's the number one thing, when I go off Shellbell is your stomach feels horrible for a couple days and then the inflammation. If you keep going with it, you go off the rails for 5-6 days and man, everything starts hurting again. It's crazy how quickly that happens too. Lily, back to strict carnivore today. I have 15 to 20 pounds to lose. Awesome, Lily. Yeah, we're doing a weight loss challenge this month. I didn't know if you knew. And at the end of the month, just keep track of how much weight you lose for October. And we're going to add everybody's results up together and see how much we can lose as a community. So all good, Larry. Pemmican is the carnivore bar. Oh, okay. Have you all ever made a video on how to make it on your channel? If not, it'd be cool and more satiating than your nice brown butter bites vid. No, we've never done that. I've told you guys in previous meeting, I think, Carnivore Bar, the actual Carnivore Bar, they sent me and Cassie some samples, and when you're when you're deep in ketosis and you're really burning that fat, they're delicious. They are good. They're expensive, but it was soon after that I messed up, started gaining weight, started hiding stuff from Cassie. You guys know the whole story. And I actually reached out to her because she wanted to promote on the channel. The lady that deals with their marketing, and because I was really we've skipped over probably dozens dozens and dozens of sponsorships. But I thought Carnivore Bar was a good fit, and I really liked them. But you have to be like, I tried it again later on when I wasn't doing so well, and they were gross. So you really got to be in fat burning mode for those things to be they're delicious. They're like a candy bar. But yeah, I've heard you can make your own. But when I get down probably 60, 70 pounds, I'm gonna get a hold of her again. We actually still have, like, because she sent us like a box of 20 bars. They're different flavors, and we only ate like 3 of them, so we still have a bunch of them. Hey Terry, missed you. Yeah, Terry's been gone for a little bit. Aaron, confession: I ate a whole package of Swiss cheese, 16 slices on Saturday. I am addicted to cheese. I need to stop eating that much cheese. Yeah, calorie dense, and it's so easy just to start wolfing it down, isn't it, Aaron? Well, I appreciate you sharing that with us. I'm sure a lot of people here have done the same thing. On occasion, little Larry will get American, like Kraft American slices, and man, I'd open the fridge, and they'd be in the door, grab one, unwrap it, fold it up, and just pop it in my mouth. So easy to do. Papa Frank, I seem to stall at 290, but I'm going to continue with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs and break through that line. Yeah, Frank, the key is just no cheating. I promise you do what you've been doing, and you're already down 6 pounds. The weight will come off. You can't make those excuses like I've done and cheat. Lily, I literally can't do any dairy if I want to lose weight. Yeah, and I'm out of cream now, guys. So I had black coffee this morning and yesterday, actually. Oh, excuse me. Um, well, Aaron, you could have chosen something way worse than cheese. Yeah. Yep. Cheese makes you stall and plugs you up. Laugh out loud, right? Uh, you should shave laugh out loud it all off. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Lance, it's about time for me to grow a beard again. 32 degrees this morning. It's chilly on the face. Only going to get colder. Yeah, you're up there by the borderlands for sure. Larry, did you quit coffee or no cream? We had some cream in the refrigerator, Lily, and it ran out on like day 4, the evening of day 4. So yesterday and today I had black, and it's a struggle, craving it a little bit. And the crazy thing is, when Cassie and I did the BBBE challenge previously, a number of times, I've never cut out the cream, and I had great success because I just use 1 or 2 tablespoons in my coffee, right? Um, so I should even see better results, you would think, right? If I cut it out, I just have to stay away from those lattes made with heavy cream, because that's it's like drinking 2 cups of heavy cream. It's like 1,000 calories. So, but yeah, I'm going to try and go the whole month now with no cream, Lily. Uh, Sam, yeah, I hope Cassie approves the clean shaven look. It's been a while then, right? Looking forward when you can feel like a 20-year-old like me and tell Carnivore Bar you want that partnership. Yeah. Is that how old you are, Sam? 20? I thought you were like 24 or 25. I was hoping we'd see Alfie Boy in here today, but we haven't seen him. Hope he's doing all right. Just do a 24-hour live stream and we'll all get nothing done. You have to have some time for living your life. We appreciate you, Larry, whenever we can get together. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. Actually, I just, the longest live stream you can do, I didn't know if you guys knew this, is 12 hours. You can go longer, but it won't be like once you, like, let's say you went 24 hours. You did a 24-hour live stream. And then once you were done with it, the replay, it would only be 12 hours long. So YouTube won't catalog more than 12 hours. So you could technically do a 24-hour live. Hey, Pamela Adobe. I've been listening while cleaning the house and decided to say good morning. Well, I'm glad you did, Pamela. Yep, I got some cleaning to do today myself. I got to sweep and vacuum. Our dog Nala, she's all our pets shed all kinds of hair, but Nala's brutal. She's a husky, and she's got a lot of hair. She's a Australian Shepherd Husky mix. She looks like she belongs in the Arctic. So we sweep like every few days, the hallway, the kitchen. So glad you're listening though, Pamela. Yeah, King Neptune, back from a mile walk. What did I miss? Laugh out loud. You missed all the fun. Nah, glad you got that walk in for sure. Amber, I will be back at the walking challenge and eating better when I get home next week. We just added in potatoes here and there, and I made Dan a spaghetti dinner for his birthday. Cheaper eating right now. You got to do what you got to do, right, Amber? Life happens. I always wanted to do a beard, and now my great my great grandson loves pulling it, so I can't shave. It grows on you. Can you guys hear that noise? No, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Nala is having a nightmare. We were just talking about her. She whimpers in her sleep. Oh. I want to see. Oh, Aaron, I am fine with heavy cream in the coffee. I just usually use enough to take the bitterness away. Yeah, me too, Aaron. I can not overdo it, but I'd like to see, have a month of BBBE where I don't use cream because cream just fattens you up. Now, I don't want it to derail me. If I get to the point where I'm like, all right, I want a little cream, I'll do it, and I'll let you guys know. Which does Cassie like, shaved or no? I don't like my guy clean shaven, so he keeps his goat trimmed. Yeah, Cassie doesn't like me clean shaven, Shellbell, but she prefers a beard over this. She likes a full beard, trimmed up and a nice looking beard. Debbie, hey, sorry I'm late. Busy day. That's okay, Debbie. I'm glad you stopped by. Gigi, can you find heavy cream without the carrageenan? Not sure how to spell it. You can. Gigi, the last time we found it, it was at Whole Foods. It's hard to find. But yeah, we actually did a couple of videos about carrageenan, and Cassie was on the hunt to find some. And it's expensive. It's more expensive, which is crazy, right? Wow, averaging 15,000 steps a day now. That's awesome, King Neptune. Lance, to Gigi, you have to check the labels. The only way we have here without that is the organic or when we get raw cream fresh from the dairy. You're 24. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're watching our anniversary short. Sam likes our old content, guys. Guys, let Sam inspire you. Go back and watch some old Carnivore Quest content. That's all that matters is what your woman likes. Yeah, right. For sure. I totally agree with that, Shellbell. Hey, Kel. Good morning. Right back at you. Good to see you. Liz, is Cassie's rebounder still in the box? Yep. It sure is. But I got to cut her some slack because she got a promotion at work. Now she's a door rate supervisor and she went full time, Liz. And then we had the wedding and just, so, and she just started full time this week. So we got to cut her a little slack, right? That's funny. Beverly, or if you can find a dairy farm that still separates, right? Sam, Pornala thinking about the cream monster and butter causing oily and loose stools. You need help. No worries, puppy. I would be getting a nightmare too. Just wake up and beat Larry and Cassie in upwards, doggy. Sometimes you blow me away, Sam. Oh, well, you guys, the morning meeting, we have caught up to the comments, which normally means it's time to go. We went almost 40 minutes. No, almost 45 minutes, and that's perfect. We usually go 45 minutes to an hour. And I want to thank you guys for showing up because you're showing up for me. We're all here together, but you guys are showing up for me, and I really appreciate that. Tomorrow night it'll either be 7 or 8 o'clock. But let me say this: between 6 and 8 o'clock, because if I want Cassie to be on with us, because she could join us from our daughter's house, but it depends what. Oh, that's right. She's not going to have the baby. I was thinking she was going to have our granddaughter. She's not. She's taking care of the cat. So, okay, it'll be between let's say 7 and 8 tomorrow. And I hope you guys join us. So Cassie and I'll be together, and we'll have the meeting in the evening. For those of you who make it during the day, it'd be cool if you see you in the evening too. But I really want to give folks who work during the day, during the week, an opportunity to stop by and let everybody know how they're doing, because it's a powerful thing. Now, are we going to keep that structure throughout the weeks coming up? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But Wednesday we will be having the morning meeting, same time. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow evening. And look out for vlogs. I could be putting out a vlog. I get inspired, or I'll hit the record button and put it out. So make sure you got those notifications turned on for Carnivore Quest or for YouTube. All right, guys, have a great day. Stay strong. And remember, no sugar, no carbs, and no cheating.